Hello, and welcome back to English Arsenal, your space to listen, repeat, shadow, and learn English. I'm Josh. In this episode, I speak slowly, use clear, simple words, and guide you to shadow my voice and build your confidence. Today, we will talk about common daily activities: shopping, cooking, cleaning, exercising, working, and relaxing. By the end of this episode, you will be able to talk about what you do during the day using natural sentences. Let's begin. Why practice daily activities? It's important because these are real-life actions. When you meet someone new, they often ask, "What do you like to do?" Or, "How do you spend your free time?" If you can talk about your daily activities, shopping for groceries, doing laundry, going to the gym, you can have real conversations. You don't need complicated vocabulary. You just need to know how to describe what you actually do. When you practice these sentences, you learn how to think in English about your real life. You stop translating. For example, if asked, "What do you do on weekends?" you can easily say, "On Saturdays, I usually go shopping in the morning. Then I clean my house." Try to make English part of your daily life. When you do something, think, "I'm making coffee." The key is to make English natural, automatic, and easy. Let's build that skill together. Household activities practice. Let's start with household activities. Everyone has to do housework, making this vocabulary essential. Now, let's practice and shadow some simple sentences. Listen and repeat each sentence once. I need to clean the house today. I need to clean the house today. I pick up things and put them away. I pick up things and put them away. I vacuum the living room. I vacuum the living room. I sweep and mop the kitchen floor. I sweep and mop the kitchen floor. I clean the bathroom sink and mirror. I clean the bathroom sink and mirror. I scrub the toilet and bathtub. I scrub the toilet and bathtub. I do the laundry. I do the laundry. I put clothes into the washing machine. I put clothes into the washing machine. After washing, I hang the clothes to dry. After washing, I hang the clothes to dry. When dry, I fold them neatly. When dry, I fold them neatly. I wash the dishes in the sink. I wash the dishes in the sink. I take out the trash. I take out the trash. After cleaning, my house looks neat. After cleaning, my house looks neat. Okay, let's shadow a story. My housework routine. In this part, I will tell you a short story about doing housework. You can listen, then shadow each sentence. You can pause after each line to repeat it slowly. Are you ready? Let's begin. On Saturdays, I clean my house. First, I pick up things lying around. Then, I vacuum and mop the floors. After that, I clean the bathroom. Next, I do the laundry. While clothes wash, I wash the dishes. Finally, I take out the trash. By noon, my house is clean. Now, let's move to shopping and errands, the things you do outside your house to take care of daily needs. Everyone needs to go shopping for food, for clothes, for household items. Everyone needs to run errands, going to the bank, the post office, the pharmacy. These are common activities, and they're perfect for practicing practical English. Let's learn some common sentences together. Try to repeat after me slowly and clearly. I need to go grocery shopping today. I need to go grocery shopping today. I make a shopping list before I leave. I make a shopping list before I leave. I take a shopping cart at the entrance. I take a shopping cart at the entrance. First, I buy fruits and vegetables. First, I buy fruits and vegetables. Then I get milk, cheese, and bread. Then I get milk, cheese, and bread. I also buy chicken or fish. I also buy chicken or fish. I check my list so I don't forget anything. I check my list so I don't forget anything. At checkout, I pay with my card. At checkout, I pay with my card. I pack groceries into bags. I pack groceries into bags. At home, I put food in the refrigerator. At home, I put food in the refrigerator. Sometimes I go to the bank or post office. Sometimes I go to the bank or post office. I will now tell you a story about my shopping day. You can listen, pause, and repeat after me. Try to copy my rhythm and tone. This is a great way to shadow and learn. Every Sunday, I go grocery shopping. I make a list and drive to the supermarket. I grab a cart and shop for about 30 minutes. Then I go to checkout and pay. At home, I unpack and organize everything. Now I have fresh food for the week. Your turn. Try to talk about your shopping routine. Use these sentence starters. I usually go shopping on... I buy things like... After shopping, exercise and leisure activities. These are the things you do for your health, for fun, and for relaxation. Exercise, hobbies, entertainment, socializing. Not everything in life is work and chores. You also need time to enjoy yourself, stay healthy, and do things you love. Let's repeat some useful sentences about these activities. I try to exercise regularly. I try to exercise regularly. I usually work out 3 times a week. I usually work out 3 times a week. Sometimes I go to the gym. Sometimes I go to the gym. I do cardio and lift weights. I do cardio and lift weights. Other days, I exercise at home. Other days, I exercise at home. After exercising, I feel energized. After exercising, I feel energized. I also like to go for walks. I also like to go for walks. I like reading books. I like reading books. I enjoy watching movies and TV series. I enjoy watching movies and TV series. I like listening to music while I relax. I like listening to music while I relax. Sometimes I invite friends over for dinner. Sometimes I invite friends over for dinner. On Sundays, I visit my family. On Sundays, I visit my family. I believe it's important to balance work and rest. I believe it's important to balance work and rest. Let me tell you about my typical weekend leisure activities. Listen and shadow. On Saturdays, I go to the gym. I do cardio and strength training. In the afternoon, I read a book. On Sundays, I visit my parents. After lunch, we talk and go for a walk. Weekends help me recharge. Okay, you have just listened to many daily activities: housework, shopping, exercise, and leisure. Now I want you to speak about your activities. Here's how you can do it. Think about a typical day or week. What housework do you do? When do you go shopping? Do you exercise? What do you do for fun? Try to use the sentences we practiced. Change them to fit your life. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Just speak. Just try. You can record yourself. You can write it down first. You can tell a friend or family member. The important thing is to use the English you learned today. Think about it this way. Every activity you do is a chance to practice English. When you clean, think I'm cleaning the kitchen. When you shop, think I'm buying vegetables. When you exercise, think I'm working out. This simple habit makes English part of your daily life. Great work today. You practiced household vocabulary, shopping expressions, and leisure phrases. You tried to speak in English about your real life. Keep practicing until these feel natural. Come back to this episode often. This is English Arsenal. I'm Josh. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.